Hello and welcome to Heidi's Homemade Quilts and More. I'm Heidi. Hello, and Sirius is around here somewhere. There he is. You can kind of see him. He just got back from the groomers, so sometimes he's hyper, sometimes he's not. We'll see. Okay, so today is a catch up on crochet. So I've got some finished stuff, some works in progress, and some yarn unboxing to do. So yeah, let's get right to it. I've got two finished objects, not big ones, but they're finished. So I have a large size market bag here. This is made out of Hobby Lobby's I Love This Cotton. So it's 100% cotton. It stretches really nicely. This is the large size. I also make one that is a small size. If you check out my blog, you'll see pictures of what that one looks like. But this is the large size. Holds a lot, stretches really nicely. It's 100% cotton, so you can just throw it in the wash when you need to. Love it. Made up a bunch of these to do, to take to market whenever I get a chance to do that. But yeah, I've got a bunch of the large size and I have a bunch of the small size too. So that's that. I actually made most of that. Actually, I made all of it in the car. But most of it I made on the way up to casino with my mom while I was on vacation last week. This guy, another messy bun hat. I love cable stitch. I do a lot of cable stitch. This one is made out of Baracco Vintage. It is a superwash merino blend. So it's washable, which I like for hats because hats you're going to want to wash at some point. And it stretches really nice. But I love this color. Looks like the camera's making it a little more blue than what it is. It's actually more of a teal. I'm not sure if, yeah, I don't know. But it's, yeah, a little bit more of a teal than a straight blue. It's really pretty though. So those are actually my two finishes for this time to show you guys. So let's move on to some of my works in progress. So I've got a bunch of project bags in here, so I'm gonna have to like pull things out as I go. So one that I showed you guys last time is this guy. Take the hook out of here. And this one I actually frogged out and completely started over again because I forgot what I was doing. So, in order for me to get back on track as to what I was doing, I literally started the whole thing over again. I think the last time I showed you guys, it was like to like around here-ish. And I'm almost done with one skein. This is all I have left of the skein. I did spend some time, like a whole day while I was on vacation, winding yarn. So I've got 3 more cakes of yarn ready to go for this cowl that I'm making. That's what he's going to be. And while I have that here, let me tell you what this is. This is Cowgirl Blues Merino DK. It is superwash 100% wool, made in South Africa, from cowgirlblues.co.za. I got this from Darn Good Yarn, and the colorway is called Benjamin. It does not say, it says 170 meters, so yards is slightly bigger than that, so I would say probably like 185 or so meters or yards in this skein of yarn. I bought him a new toy that crackles while we were at PetSmart when I picked him up from grooming, and so now I'm like, wait, does he have a toy or does he have something he's not supposed to have? Because it sounds very similar. So yeah, But I have 3 of these to finish, so I have 4 skeins total to possibly be able to finish. Well, I will be able to finish it. I'm just not sure if all 4 of them will be necessary. I know probably at least 3. Just, you know, enough to be able to go around my neck and all that stuff. So this is the front. That's the front. I love the colors. The colors are really nice. That's the front, and there will be buttons going along the side here, and it'll come down into like a nice little point here. I made up one previously in a yarn from Michaels. It was a tweed blend, Impeccable, I think it was, from Michaels. It was a green tweed blend. I sold that one, so I don't have it to show you as to what the finished product is going to look like, but it's going to look really cute. I have some wood buttons to go with this. So that is work in progress number 1, I guess, if you want to number them. Hi. Almost stepped on me. So that is that project bag. Can go out of the way. All right. Project bag number 2. We'll go with this one. So this one is my Annie's Crochet Striped Afghan Club that I joined more or less to see what it was all about and if it was worth doing, if you guys are interested in that, because I'm sure like me, you've seen ads for this like all over Facebook and Instagram and everything. So I subscribed. I wanted to see, you know, is it worth it? How easy is it to follow? That kind of stuff. All right, so last time I showed you, I was, I believe, here, as I added these 3 rows a few days ago. I am not caught up to my subscription. I have so this is rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I have 10 through 12 that I have the yarn for. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and do the rows yet. So this is rows 1 through 9 of the Annie's Striped Crochet Blankets Throw Thing Club. It is made out of, let me grab it is made out of Premier Anti-Pilling. This is an exclusive color, I guess, because I know that they make Premier Anti-Pilling. I think it's an exclusive colorway for the Annie's blanket set, or throw set. Really, it's a throw, not a blanket. So yeah, I mean, it's coming out pretty cute. I'm not a fan how like the edge is going, but it does have 3 borders that you add to it at the end. So once you do that, it will clean up this wavy edge, because each style of stitch is going to leave a different kind of edge, which kind of like for me is like, oh, it drives me nuts. But I can see that once I put the borders on it, it will be okay. The videos that go along with this set are very easy to follow. The written instructions are easy to follow too if you understand written instructions. I can sometimes struggle with written instructions. I do very well with being able to watch videos of how to do something, but sometimes I struggle with written instructions. But these written instructions are actually pretty decent. Probably because there's nothing new yet that I've never done before in any of these stitches, and they progressively do get harder. It starts you out with like the kind of the basic double and single crochet, and then it like adds in different techniques to make those different types of patterns with your basic stitches. So I mean, price wise, I'm not sure. I would say the price that you pay for the monthly subscription is worth it. I think that it is a good way to learn different stitches. I just wish that the price was a little bit less. I can get similar yarn, or even that kind of yarn, for much cheaper than what they're charging for it, because it's like, I want to say it's $24.99 a month that they send you 3 skeins of yarn and the written instructions, and of course the link to go online to watch the video. The video, I've seen videos just as good on YouTube that are free. So like, I feel like it's a little pricey for what you're getting. But if you're a newbie and you want to learn a new craft, I think it's a good thing. I'm just not sure the price is worth it, because I mean, I learned how to do crochet from watching YouTube videos for free. So like, I don't know if I would want to like pay for the club just to get the videos on how to do stuff. I don't know. So yeah, there's that. So yeah, I'm not quite caught up yet. I should be receiving another shipment here shortly with the next installment. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stitch the, it doesn't take long, the stitch. It's not super big or anything. It's just, I have so many projects that I don't always think about doing that one. So yeah, so there's that. So that is that bag, and I have, this guy's kind of cute. He's got pockets, so I can put like the hook and a pair of scissors in there and everything. He's just a basic bag that I picked up at Hobby Lobby that I was actually going to do some embroidery on it, and I probably will still, but I needed something to put that in, so there you go. All right, my next whip is one that I'm going to be working on for a while. I think I showed this to you. I think I showed this to you previously. This is a full-size blanket that I'm working on. He's almost getting too big for me to put in the bag that I have him in. So this monstrous thing is my big work in progress. So this is made with Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn, and it is the Stonewash in the teal and the mint lace. It's 3 teal to 1 mint. That's the stripe pattern that I have. And this is folded in half. Guys, this is huge. Huge. It's like 86 inches or so. Like, it's my arm span. It's huge. It's going to be very nice when it's done. I need to tie in my ends. Got a couple ends floating around over here. I'm getting ready to add the next section of the teal, and I might work on that a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. I'm starting a new assignment on Monday, and I'm trying to get everything in my car and everything ready to go for that new assignment. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to work on any of this weekend or not, or in the next couple. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to come home during this assignment, which is the problem. And I don't think I want to travel with this because it's just so big. The smaller stuff just travels so much easier. So, but I believe I have all the yarn that I wanted to have in order to make this guy. And he is very big. And almost too big for the bag that I have. And then I'm going to have to switch bags on this at some point. Because look at that. It is... But I like it because it has a zipper. And I can put my hook and my scissors and my stitch markers and stuff in the front. And then the inside is just yarn and the project. So I only put one skein of yarn in at a time. But still, it's getting big. So there's that. All right. That is all of my works in progress as of right now. I just finished that market bag, so I haven't started a new car project, because what I do in the mornings before I go into work, I usually sit in my car for like 20 minutes, half an hour, eat some breakfast, and do a little bit of crochet just to kind of, you know, get in the zone, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. It's a habit. I've always done it. So, I do have some unbagging to do. So, we're going to go ahead and jump right into that. So, I have this month's knit crate. I just got this, I want to say I got this last Saturday. I was not able to do a video, and I just got back. So, and today is Saturday, August 12th, or I'm sorry, August 22nd. Today's Saturday, August 22nd. So, yeah, I'm a little bit behind, but not by that much. It did arrive a little later than normal. They were having trouble getting stuff in. I should actually have another box from Knit Crate coming, because this month should have been, because I paid for it, the Malbrigio partner package. So I honestly don't know which one this is, if it's Knit Crate or if it's from Malbrigio. It looks like it's Knit Crate. So let's see, let's take a look, shall we? All right, so there's Knit Crate. It has a little thing here. Oh, okay, it's got, I get the, Anything Goes subscription, so I never know what colorway I'm gonna get. Okay, so I got 2 skeins of really soft yarn. It feels really nice. So I got 2 skeins of yarn. I've got a 6mm J hook. I've never seen one like this. I don't know what to do with this. Is this to do like a Tennyson thing? I'm not sure. I've seen knitting needles like this that, you know, have are for round, you know, but I've never seen a crochet hook like this. It is bamboo. I'm not sure. Let's look at the book that comes with it, and then we'll go back to the yarn. So they went back to doing the inspiration magazine that they send out. The last few boxes, they haven't been doing these for you know, shipping reasons and all that stuff. So let's see if it explains. So theme and inspirations. The theme is Color Splash. And the colorway was designed by Michelle Costa at Stitch and Hustle. And it looks like I got the Chill Out version, which is called Stardust. So this is from Yuri Yarn by Knit Crate. Cotton Basics. So this is a cotton yarn. Ooh, okay. I like it. So this is 100% organic Pima cotton. DK weight 266 yards. Colorway is Stardust. Care is machine wash, gentle cycle, lay flat to dry. All your yarns are made exclusively for Knit Crate. I was wondering when I picked these up out of the box, I'm like, this isn't superwash. It's Pima cotton, and it feels really nice. It has a really nice feel. Not sure what I would do with it though. Like a shawl would be nice. And there's two of the exact same ones. And there's some really pretty gradients in there. It's a very vibrant purple. I'm not sure if the camera is picking up just how purple this is. To me, the image looks a little more blue on the screen than in real life. In real life, it is very purple. It does tend towards the blue side, not the red side of purple. It's more of the blue side of purple. But it's got a nice tonal coverage, and there's two of them. So there's two of the exact same one. So there's more than enough to do something with. So let's check out what patterns they sent with that. Because everyone sends patterns to, so the Energize Me is like the red tones, and this is like a hot pink color. There's the Stardust that I have, and then the neutral one, all natural, is called Pavement. So that's Pavement, Hustle, and Stardust were the three different selections that could have came for the regular. And then they also do the sock one, and the sock one in the Energize was Pinch, and then there's Silt in the natural, and Turquoise in the Chill Out. I really don't do much lower than a DK weight, right now at least. So, I would probably never get the sock crate. So, it has these patterns. It's got this shawl, which is a knit, this shawl, which is a crochet, this shawlet, which is a crochet, and then these socks, crochet, and these socks in knit for the patterns that you can make. Sorry, I'm just, okay. I'm just trying to see what they've got going on with this, the free gift. So the August knit crates, this is the color inspirations for the August knit crate, and it's Vividorium is the name of the theme. It does not actually say anything about this this hook that they sent, which is weird. But okay, well that's knit crate for July? Because this says August. I wonder if they mean September. Because it's August right now. It's towards the end of the month. I'm not sure. Maybe they are a little bit behind. I honestly am not sure. But this is the latest knit crate. Okay. So, I've got a couple more things to unbag for you. We're going to start with this purple one. This one comes from Etsy. This one should be my last colorway in my Harry Potter club that I had. From Ruby and the Yarn Company. This is the 7th one. This is the Deathly Hallows. All right. So this is Tale of Three Brothers. Yardage 231 yards in the Ruby DK. Hand wash only, lay flat to dry. And it is the Harry Potter Yarn Club from Ruby and the Yarn Company, which I will post, of course, down below in the description if you're interested in looking at her shop on Etsy. This was $28 before tax. So with the tax and shipping and all that stuff, it was $33.27. And this is a different colorway from the other ones. Most of the other books had a lot of blue in it. This one is mostly brown and grays. I really like this one. Something a little bit different. There's a little pop of purple in there. A little bit of a speckling. So I kind of think that what I'm going to do, now that I have all of them, I think I might order them and make them into like a shawl and do all 7 of them into a shawl, which is going to be a really big shawl. But I kind of want to do something all with them all together. Maybe even like a sweater. I'm not sure. But I'm really thinking all together though. I really like the colors. That looks really pretty. She did post on Instagram that she was thinking about opening all the colors up to be able to order outside of the club, since she's gotten like such nice responses from them. But she hadn't, it feels really nice, it's soft. She hasn't announced that yet. So yeah, that's that one. All right, moving on. Now I have 2 different packages from Forbidden Fiber. Any of you who have watched my videos know that I really like this company. It is a local yarn shop that is located in, I always say Nashville, Tennessee, but it's really not in Nashville. It's in Brighton, Tennessee. I was introduced to their store at a yarn convention in the Chicago area a couple years ago, and I've been ordering here and there from them ever since. But I actually joined 2 of their subscription clubs. This one is the I like how they come packaged because you can't see it until you really open it. This is the Once Upon a Yarn Club, and it is a sport DK weight. And the sticker on it says to be or not to be, so I wonder if it has anything to do with it. Ooh, it's on my favorite color, on my favorite base. I love shiny stuff. So as soon as I opened it up and I saw the sparkle, I was like, ooh, pretty. I don't care what color it is, it's pretty. All right, so there's that. So this one is Shakespeare. And this was the July box. I have not received the August box yet. I think actually I just received a thing saying it was going to be shipped soon. So this is shiny. It has a little card. Every month it comes with a little card that tells you about the yarn. So this one is Shakespeare, and it says baptized April 26, 1564 and through April 23rd, 1616. William Shakespeare is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language. He was born on or around April 23rd, 1564, in Stratford upon Avon, the eldest son of John Shakespeare, a prosperous glover and local dignitary, and Mary Arden, the daughter of a wealthy farmer. There were no records of William's education, but he probably went to King's New School, a reputable Stratford grammar school where he would have learned Latin, Greek, theology, and rhetoric. It may have had a Catholic upbringing. We may also have seen plays by the traveling theater groups touring Stratford in the 1560s and 70s. At 18, William married Anne Hathaway, and the couple had 3 children over the next few years. Between about 1590 and 1613, Shakespeare wrote at least 37 plays and collaborated on several more. His 17 comedies include The Merchant of Venice and Much Ado About Nothing. Among his 10 history plays are Henry V and Richard III. The most famous among his tragedies are Hamlet, Othello, King Lear, and Macbeth. Shakespeare also wrote 4 poems and a famous collection of sonnets, which was first published in 1609. So that is the inspiration, and I'm assuming maybe this color, I'm not sure. There's an image of Shakespeare right there. So this is this is my favorite base, that they do. This is my favorite base. This is the Pride Decay base that, oops, I just undid that. Oops. I was just trying to get the label. Okay. This is the Pride Decay base. This is my favorite base that they do. It's got a kind of a the stellina kind of picks up a little bit of the colors that are in it. I want to say it's a gold stellina, but it's really, it picks up, there's like a burgundy and there's green and there's a little bit of a gold tint. It is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and other, I guess. It is approximately 230 yards, machine wash, cold, tumble dry. This is The Winter's Tale, the Shakespeare collection. This is gorgeous yarn. That is just gorgeous. Look at that shine. You can really see that. That is the stellina. It just shimmers. I really like this colorway. I like anything that's shiny. So, you know, shiny and yarn. There you go. So yeah. So, and there's your Forbidden Fiber Company. Okay. Now I have one more package to open for you guys. This one is also from Forbidden Fiber. And this one should be the Harry Potter Yarn Club. So, it says 4 enemies. Ooh, this one has stellina in it too. So exciting. I love that. Alright. Woo. Yes. This is the Harry Potter Yarn Club. And look at this. And then the back card that goes with it. This one definitely has a gold stellina going through it. So, it is Harry Potter Yarn Club, Sectum Sempra. That's the curse one. So, Sectum Sempra was a curse invented by Professor Snape that lacerates the target and causes severe hemorrhaging. When Harry was given Snape's textbook in potions class and learned the incantation from the margins, he used it against Draco Malfoy and in the 6th floor boys' bathroom in The Half-Blood Prince. I've been holding on to this illustration for a while and am excited to finally bring it to life this month. I layered on tons of shades of yellow, orange, red, and purple, and a bit of blue too, in a technique that turns each skein out a little differently. So you might have more orange, more red, more purple, or more of those in between dark shades that come with so much layering. I hope you love it. And then this is the image that was the inspiration for this gorgeous skein of yarn. That is gorgeous. I think that they did a really good job catching these colors. That is just gorgeous. I really love this Delina. And this, I believe, yep, it's the Pride Decay. So it is approximately 230 yards. It is 75% superwash merino and 25% nylon. And the Pride Decay, machine wash, cold, tumble dry. And this is the Harry Potter Yarn Club 2020 Sectum Septra. Sectum Septra. There's a little bit of green in there. A lot of reds, kind of a burgundy color, brick color, purples. You get a little bit of a pink. Got some oranges. It's really, really nice. I really like this one. I like both of these. Both of these are really, really pretty. Different. Definitely different than each other. Really pretty though. Woo! Okay. So I got a bunch of yarn. I've got a bunch of works in progress. Well, three. And I got a couple finishes. So there you go. That is Catch Up on Crochet number 2. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. The thumbs up help other people find my videos. So if you could, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. But thank you for watching and have a great day.